Chapter 6323. Seeing the push, Steve muttered subconsciously. The BBC reported it just after they gave the money. This is too damn time-sensitive. BBC? Charlie asked curiously, what did the BBC report? Did it report about the Hogwitts family? Yes. Steve opened his mobile phone, quickly browsed the news, and said to Charlie, Mr. Wade, Jenny Hogwitts of the Hogwitts family actually accepted full tracking and interviews from the media. Her photos are all in the news. This old woman is scheming enough. She has packaged herself before the money is spent. Although Charlie did not see the content of the news, he was not surprised. He smiled and said, they have spent $1 billion. So it's understandable that they package themselves. Steve couldn't help but say, but she doesn't know what the kidnappers' attitude will be when they see this news report. Her husband and son are still in their hands. Isn't she worried that the other party will get angry after seeing the news and kill her husband and son? After that, he handed the phone to Charlie and said, Mr. Wade, look, many of the photos were taken by media reporters at her home, which proves that she may have contacted the media yesterday. Charlie took the phone and roughly browsed the content of the news. The content was nothing more than introducing the disappearance of the Hogwitts father and son overseas, and then introducing the kidnappers demanding $1 billion, and then conducting a full-scale tracking record of Jenny Hogwitts. In the words of the media, they recorded the whole process of this great wife and mother making a difficult decision. After reading the news, Charlie was about to return the phone to Steve when he saw that Steve's phone received another push from CNN. The title was Jenny Hogwitts, an awe-inspiring wife, mother, and head of the family. Charlie did not click to read it, but smiled and said, BBC and CNN are reporting it. It should have been planned in advance. It seems that there must be a master behind her. Anyway, the money spent cannot save the person. So why not take this opportunity to promote and package yourself? As he said, Charlie asked him curiously, by the way, what is the relationship between this woman and your family? Steve said, she is my father's cousin and my uncle's daughter. The relationship is very distant. Charlie nodded and said casually, although the relationship is very distant, your father still specially sent you to Orus Hill to find them. From this, it can be seen that your father still attaches great importance to this matter. She might have gone to your father to discuss it. Maybe this idea was given to her by your father. Steve frowned, thought for a moment, and then suddenly realized. Mr. Wade, if you say so. It is really very likely that spending one money will get more than one return. This has always been my father's style of doing things. Charlie smiled and said, it seems that you still know your father very well. Steve smiled awkwardly. After all, it is said that no one knows a son better than his father. And no one knows a father better than his son. I do know him very well. As he said, Steve's eyes turned and asked Charlie, Mr. Wade, this matter has been on the news media. I am afraid it will bring you some unnecessary trouble, right? Steve felt that since this matter was his father who gave Jenny advice behind the scenes, then this was a good opportunity to drag down his father in front of Charlie. At present, the interest relationship between father and son is very delicate. Whoever Charlie favors may directly threaten the interests and life of the other person. So it is a good thing for him to take this opportunity to let Charlie have some complaint about his father. Charlie naturally knew what Steve meant. And he knew that he was implicitly trying to undermine his own father. But he did not take it to heart. This kind of thing would not actually bring him any substantial trouble.